Hello, I'm EnterElysium and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4, playing as Austria-Hungary with the Death of Dishonor DLC, the Oak 1.4 update. We're about to go to war with the Axis by declaring on Italy, which, you know, Italy doesn't really... I mean, they sort of exist, but not in a massive way right now. Ooh, in fact, Palermo's owned by the British. Oh no, the British Raj! Okay, if you can take Taranto and Naples, you could win this. Come on, just shut Italy down. Anyway, we need to set up our assault. We actually have our war goal right up here that we can just click it and go. But we're going to need to make sure our assault is prepared. So, be aggressive. Be aggressive. Be also aggressive. No one's going to attack me from the Soviet Union. That's not going to happen. Because the Soviet Union are fighting the Axis, so they're busy. What we could say is get your units over here. Spread them out a bit more evenly. Take half your units. Add them to here. Didn't mean to do that. That's quite easily sorted. Offensive line. Bam. Do we want to wait for the units to get over there? Probably not. We'll probably just go to war straight away. Right. We good? We look good. Is there anything we want to change? That unit there can come up here as well. Now, the goal is thus. We want to get primary objective, get Munich. If we can get Munich, second objective, get Berlin. Tertiary objective, get Frankfurt. Quaternary objective, get... probably Habsburg. Somewhere in there, there's Danzig that we definitely want to get. The idea being that if we can cut up here, we can trap the German pocket here, which is the front line, so it's going to have a lot of their forces. Right next to the Soviet Union. The Soviet Union can fight the troops, and I can just grab land. Seems like a pretty good deal to me. I'm kind of wishing we had a mobile unit up here. We don't. So, it's going to be on you. Right, make sure you're all ready to go. Of course you have people up here. Of course you do. And then... Oh. Nope. Didn't mean to do that. That one. There we go. And be super aggressive about it, because we're going to need to micromanage the first part of this war. Because the AI is not great about jumping in when it has an open border. And we need to be like, look, there's an open border, go for it. Just go ham. So, we're going to slow down the speed. We're going to declare war. Without unpausing, we're going to start charging units forwards. Like that. Right. We're only fighting Italy at the moment, though, so we can't really do much else. Wait for it. Wait for it. They've called the German Reich in, which means it's our time to shine! Go, motorized, go! Also, everybody else. This is going to be one hell of a little bit, micromanaging. But needs to be done, because the AI will not do it for us. Make sure we grab every single bit of land available to us. Also, shut up, phone. Shush. Nobody likes you. Motorized in particular. If the motorized can... I think the motorized should bypass urban centers because they're likely to be defended. And then we should send in actual forces to take the urban centers. The motorized can just get around them. The idea here is it's not really a blitzkrieg. You might say, oh, you're doing a blitzkrieg versus Germany. Well, that's ironic. We're not. This is more a blitz skirmish, or even a blitz bypass. We're not actually going for a lightning war. We're going for a lightning advance. And if the enemy have strong points, we'll go around them. In fact, I think... What is it, Von Moltke who said that? Someone, I can't remember, a very famous general, said if the enemy has a strong point and is dug in, and they want to defend it, but it's strategically not really worthwhile, let them defend it. You don't need to fight them. If they're there, you only need to fight them if they're defending something worthwhile. You don't need to fight them if they're just there. And that is really good advice for a decent war game. Anytime you've got a decent war game going on. Now, of course, some games will be like, I have to fight everything. But that's not, you know, realistically true, historically true, or any of those things. You only have to fight enemies if they're defending something proper. You very rarely have to fight enemies for the, you know, the lols, I guess, just because you want to fight some enemies. Actually go past our target over here. Right, you as well? Oh god, I've got a lot of them. Fine, you can try and make a sprint for here. Right. The idea being that wars are very rarely won by destroying the enemy's manpower reserve and their military. I mean, if we talk about, you know, industrialized warfare, we're not talking about war amongst the people or anything like that you have these days with occupations in the Middle East or whatever. We're talking about, you know, industrialized warfare. You're fighting mano a mano, you know, Allies versus Axis, US versus Soviet Union, that sort of stuff. You're talking about, there's three things you can destroy. You can destroy the enemy's political will, you can destroy the enemy's industrial base, and you can destroy the enemy's population. Is the military in there? Is it 3? Is it 4? It's in military as well. Damn it, I thought I need to reread that. Damn it, I might have actually got that wrong. Military comes in there somewhere. And you can destroy whichever you want. Like, you can target any one of them. Without one of them, the enemy falls apart. Yeah, just keep running like this. That's good. Now, the important part's going to be over here. Make sure you sprint and cut off Danzig. And then you here, similarly, I want you to go up like this. You make a run for Stettin. You make a run for Berlin. Okay. So, like, First World War, Germany was defeated mostly by destroying the population. In all actuality, they just ran out of people. And that was the issue that really plagued Germany at the end. They just didn't have enough manpower to throw at the front line. Right, are we good to go? We're good to go. Insufficient resources. Portugal has stopped supplying us. Okay, British Malaya. You know how much I love you, right? Okay, first what's going well over there. We should probably also micromanage this border. They are actually marching. They're actually marching. I'll give them that. Doing a relatively okay job here. I'll get you to fight that tank because it's got absolutely no, like... Oh my god, everyone in this pocket, they've got nowhere to resupply from. Ah, so they're going to be easy to kill. Good. Awesome. Keep going. Bring it up to 2 times speed. I've also installed a mod, by the way. I've installed the larger production interface mod with the 3 columns. It says it's not compatible on Steam, but it was updated 2 days ago. So my logic is it's probably compatible. It just hasn't had the file that says compatibility updated, which is a thing. So we should probably grab more mechanized. No, we're kind of okay right now. We need to upgrade our guns, so we might as well get more guns so we can upgrade them. Motorized, we're going to want to increase. Heavy tanks are still upgrading. Okay. Because we're going into war, we're going to need a little bit more of all basic provisions, which includes motorized, because that counts as a basic provision for us. Yeah, we're using it in motorized, but we're also using it in all of our infantry squads, etc. They've got motorized carting around radios or carting around... God knows, what comes over radios? Field hospitals. But that also reminds me is that we can change our manpower law. Service by requirement. We have 1.7 mil! Excellent. We're going to need to start training you. You know what? We've got quite a few tanks. Start building me 12. Train me 24 motorized. Maybe we should do that in 2 groups. Yeah, we should probably do that in 2 groups. Kind of sucking up resources right now. And do 2 groups of 12. And then also train me soldiers. And we'll go to 24 on that, just because the training time's going to be a little bit unfair. There we go, so that'll be 48. That seems good to me. Right. Oh, we fixed that, didn't we? Yeah, okay. Right, back to fighting. Military access, invite faction from the Soviet Union. I bet the United Kingdom will also invite us to its faction. Let's have a look. Oh, they won't, actually. I thought that we'd be getting invited to, like, both the major factions, but, I mean, not that I'm going to accept. This is my land. So many like it, but this one is mine. No, if there's no one defending Berlin, we're going to run it over. Yoink! Berlin is ours! They've moved to Habsburg. We'll try and get Habsburg then. We got Munich. So we got primary, secondary. We need to get tertiary and quaternary. We just completed Claim the Bukovina. Cool! I mean, I didn't mean to. You might wonder why I'm not decreasing aluminium, because we might end up ordering more of it in a second, and I cannot be able to keep going back to that screen. I really wish there was an auto, you know, import resources. Yeah, why are you not pushing? The enemy has, like, no way of really withstanding your might right now. Could have more people on that front line. This is what I'm happy to do. I'm happy to leave these bubbles behind us, because we'll just finish them off. Like, Germany's overextended right now. They're having to rush troops to the front line to actually fit into, you know, the defense. Japan's called its petty state in. No, not that way. This way. We'll try and make a race of the sea. See what we can do. We have a lot more factories available now. Okay. You say you need reinforcement? Let's just double check that. I think you're lying. Apparently not lying. Oh! Yeah, because my reinforcements. That makes sense. They're eating up a lot of the supplies we had spare. Oopsie. Now we need a lot more resources, and I'm just going to leave it a little bit higher because I'm expecting that we will capture a load of factories. We'll also probably capture some resources. But oil is not one of the things that the German Reich have. Another petty Japanese state is being called in. Yeah. Like all these little states that they created. I don't care. Ooh, free dockyards. Oh, we have no ports. We have dockyards, but no ports. We'll work on that. We managed to cut them off. Glorious. There we go. We did it. We've separated the front. We've got Habsburg. Let's get Kiel! You can go over here and try and capture Amsterdam. You go and get Rostock. We'll even try and go so far as Copenhagen. That might be stretching a little bit. Still no ports. Oh, what the hell has happened down here? 3 divisions? You gotta be joking, mate. That's just silly. I don't know what the AI was thinking there. Three divisions on that entire front. That's actually going to slow us down massively. And if Germany can get forces in to defend against that, it's going to be even worse. Yeah, calling in those petty states, don't care. You make a sprint for Hanover. And then for Amsterdam, because I think that got cut off. AI is so weird sometimes. Convoy. All the convoys. Yeah, we did get an invite there. I saw that invite. We've been invited to both the factions then. And we've got more 3 military factories. More close air support? And then maybe motorized? And we're going to need to import quite a lot of rubber. I'm going to just import loads for now, just so we don't have to come back to that screen. Oh, you're done on your push. Sweet. Yes, add yourself to this army. That looks a little bit... Yeah, you might want to fall back. That's a little bit overextended. In fact, I'll probably tell you to go more balanced on this front. Yeah, you've got troops over here. That should be over here. No, we don't need a border of the Soviets that's defended. That feels odd saying that, but it's true. And more military factories. I guess. What, more resources? Oh, yeah, tungsten makes a little bit of sense. I'm just going to order an excess. Alright, let's go to 3 times speed. I know I've got spare factories. God damn it. More close air support, more fighters. And I need my aluminium. There we go. Vichy France. Why are you trading with me? Surely you're on the Axis side. I'm taking all the export the Soviet Union has right now. Move into Königsberg. If you're not attacking Königsberg, you're doing it wrong. And Logistics Company 1. Lovely. What do we want next? Field Hospital 3. Yeah, let's grab that. Defend our manpower reserve. Hey, Luftwaffe. There we go. Vichy France got called in. Okay, Soviet Union. We're going to need more stuff from you, if you don't mind. We are probably the biggest trading partner. Right, and everyone assigned to this... Stop being assigned to this. You've got more important things to do. Like this border. I haven't got unfulfilled import requests. It got cancelled. Why is it saying I've got unfulfilled import requests? Like, I know that the Vichy France got cancelled, but... You know what? Start off. Oh, that's a lot of Germans they got on the front line there. Well, if they've got those Germans on the front line, our trick is going to be to delay them as much as possible everywhere we can. And just keep pushing really aggressively. Because right now, we've almost got the entirety of Germany. Just a little bit more. Austria-Hungary is looking good. Yeah, Palermo and Taranto. Yeah, Italy's not going to capitulate. What's it got? Like 85% national unity? Yeah, 85. Italy's not going to capitulate until you've got all of its major cities. Okay, our front line is stalling. We did really good. Our push got all the quaternary objectives. We almost got... Did we get any quaternaries? No. Quaternary would probably been like Essen or something. Okay, we'll slow down to a more balanced battle plan. Shoot. I don't need no faction, I can go it alone. Meanwhile... No, don't assign damn units there! This is the border that's important. Okay, this is going well so far. Got Kampfgruppe. That's absolutely grand. We could get Desperate Defense, but I'm kind of waiting for our focus to finish, because... Wait, did we get the focus for the next mobile warfare? No, it's after this, yeah, right. Then we can get Kampfgruppe. The one after Kampfgruppe. We could get buff to rocket artillery, but we're still kind of building rocket artillery. Yeah, we should get advanced computing machines, a minus 5% research buff. It's a little bit ahead of time, but... What do you do when you've got more military factories than you've actually got things? I guess build more artillery? The answer is actually quite simple. Build more things. Okay. That's all going well so far. What do I want to spend this on? Armor or cavalry specialist is really it. Let's go armor specialist. We are mechanized after all. Okay, getting better. Okay, our front line's holding versus the Germans. There's no way they can do anything against us now. Like, we have all their terrain, so... What are they planning to do? There we go, keep pushing that. The motorized is keeping up the pressure. That allows them to basically keep up the pressure, stop them like regenerating the organization. Now hit them. They're actually trying to push back. Weird. Push into Copenhagen. What are we fighting here? We're in the same... What? This is strange. Take over Copenhagen. It'll probably kick them into the port, so they'll just leave by ship. Oh, no, we did overrun them. Hey, I'm down for that. That's more for my front line. No. In fact, let's... Everyone assigned there? No. Come over here. Then... No. No front line for you. Oh, what? Why do I only have 12 of my... Where are my other 12 units assigned? 24... Okay, so only... Right, 24 of them are on the border, but they're not all on here. Okay. More factories. Don't know at this stage. More motorized, probably. Maybe some guns as well. We need more steel. Even though we captured a whole load of steel, we need more. Okay, building that organization up. Look at the German front line, try and find any holes. There are quite a few places I think we could maybe try and punch through. This is more widespread push rather than a tactical assault. Oh, we should also change our occupation. Manage occupied territories. Right. Let's be gentle. That way, they're less likely to sabotage our factories, but we get a little bit less manpower. I don't really care. You get so little manpower anyway. If it was maybe like China or somewhere where you've got like 1 billion people, maybe. But here, nah. Right, over here though, everyone on that. If we can kick them out of here, for a start, we get a very strategic port. But also, we can reduce our front line from 3 there to 1 there. And not make any progress on that front line. I'm not going to push here because I believe this is... Yep, that's the Maginot Line right there. Not pushing that. Ah well. Without their industrial base, they're going to have some trouble. Here's your new plan for a push. Just slowly grind on that. You should be able to push it down. I think we've got more potential in this front here, though. So I'm going to switch you out. I'm sorry, but we need a field marshal to handle this. I want you to go stationary for the moment. And then as soon as you can, your new order is to get in there. Grab Vichy. And I would like to take 11 extra units and put them onto that front. Stop our assault for now as well. Maybe a few more. Right. Meanwhile, down here... Actually, bin all of this because it's bull. Except that one tiny pocket of German resistance, which I hadn't noticed. Ah. You should probably, at least cover that. They are going to run out of supplies, though. I'd also like a front line. That's annoying. There. All right. Hospital 3, atomic research. Lovely. Motorized rocket artillery. Ooh, let's do it. We've got the industry right now. We can totally do that. Ooh, the next arm buff. We might actually be able to get modern tanks. Way ahead of time, but we could try it. It would be awesome. Modern tanks are amazing. Can't do that just yet, in my opinion. Air. We could do something with air. Our air power is sorely lacking. We're a little bit ahead of time, but only just. Next up, infantry weapons. Yes. How are we doing producing the rockets? Almost got 500. Almost. Mechanized isn't going too well. We should probably research MPs and get some military police out. For now, we will train you. We'll want 24. Low equipment priority, set location, Krakow. Yeah. Get some military police out. Okay, that front's going nowhere. Down here, however, as soon as our troops get on site, I think we've got a good chance. I want to take Nice out, though, because that's kind of a thorn in my side right now. And if you're offering, I will have that bit of plan there as well. No motorists in the air to pull it off, but normal infantry should do fine. We'll keep marching towards Marseille. If you're offering it, I'll take it. Someone's going to have to hold them. Slow them down. Let's slow them down. And we'll get too long. There we go. And now they're actually trapped between ports. They were in a port, but they chose to fall back because they had land next to it. And they've fallen back thinking they could get too long. They can't get too long. This unit's going to be wiped out. Improved artillery upgrade. Mobile Court Doctrine. Ooh. Yes, we can get the 50%. We can totally get this when ready. That's going to be amazing. We can get this. It's going to be so ahead of time that it's still going to take us, you know, ages, but it'll be amazing. Support weapons 4. Yes. Crush that little blob. They're trying to make a breakthrough. They're not going to manage it. Not with the number of troops they're throwing at me. It's rather shameful, to be honest. At least put your effort in. Hello. There's a motorized there I want to talk to. There we go. I don't know why it's not being declared on the map. We can totally use that. Sprint ahead here. Or we could sprint ahead up here to Vichy. Maybe encircle? There's a total risk that we'll lose one mechanized unit, but one mechanized unit isn't very much for us. There we go. Yep, leave Vichy. That's a good idea. Yeah, they're trying to attack back. Okay, push, push, push. This front is working well, but We'll only find out how well it's going to work next episode. I'm afraid I'm going to leave you for now. I've been EnterElysium. If you have enjoyed, please remember to like. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribe. This can push. Wow, this really can push. Go super aggressive. Yeah. Comment down below. Let me know what you think the prediction is for this war, and particularly what you think the prediction is for the next war. But until then, stay shiny.